Alright, so moving on from here, we're gonna try to add little straps, sorry, not straps, little winkles here. Now it comes to my attention that we do have a very cool star burst generator here, and we can use this guy. Okay. The thing is, you just need to put it on those valley areas the same way we actually did on the little dot here. Alright, and we can, I think I'm gonna add them here just, you know, to make things easier to understand. And I can go ahead and copy the node we used to get this result from a one single dot in the middle. So let's copy the 3 nodes here. I'm gonna paste them here. I'm gonna connect this star burst here, and we're getting 4 star burst. Okay, all right. And then we just need to use these and blend those two together. Let's take a look at the results. We can try multiplication. The problem I'm having here is the multiplication actually, because it's all dark here, it's not what I need. I need the inverse version of that. So I'm gonna create a invert grayscale and connect these together. Okay, now let's take a look at the result. Now we're getting those cool little you know, Winkle shape here, and let's just connect it to the background here, and let's take a look. Well, if you look at it from a distance, it actually does the job, but it's too uniformly created. And also kind of blended with the straps, which is not cool either. And also we're having some they're too big, so we have to tweak the shape. So let's go ahead and tweak the shape here. One of the things I want to change is the size so that they're not very big, and I can have some randomness so they're not all the same distance from each other. Alright, and then I want to eliminate its effect from the area that does have something on top. Okay. So one of the things I can do is, of course, get rid of them. From here we can generate a alpha that we do have the straps and the dot, we kick them out. So here we can do a blend, and we got the very harsh dots, we got the very harsh strapline. We add them together and we get this alpha. And this alpha is where we don't want to see the detail here. We can use that as the opacity here. Okay. And this guy will be the foreground, and this guy will be the background. Okay. And I'm getting the wrong alpha, so we need to invert it. So we can just create an invert. Not its invert. The invert grayscale. And this goes here. Now you can see we're eliminating its effect from the strap and the button area. Now it's completely beneath. Okay. Now we can also make it softer by creating a blur here. Not actually, yeah, we can blur it here, of course, and we can control how much, so we can lower down the intensity if you wanted to, or crank them up, whatever. Alright, So that should be the little detail we need to add as extra information. We can actually here maybe we can change the size variation too, so that they do have some longer and shorter details. Okay, now one of the things I do notice is that I'm having 4 key values somewhere here. My default setting is parent times 1 here, so that one is okay. And let's check what's going on here. This is 8 something. It's 8K for some reason. Is that because of the transformation I have? Let's delete that. Nope. So, I think I'm using relative to input. Let's change that to relative to parent, and that should make everyone go down. And because I don't really want it to be, because I set this guy to let's change that to relative to parent 2 and lower that down back to parent times 1. Okay. Because we want to control the resolution from the setting of this material, you can double click on the empty space to do that, and we can crank up the resolution altogether, so they're all cranked up altogether. Okay, so they're all going to K. Okay, and now when I look at it, I kind of have a feeling that my detail here is too blurred, so I'm going to lower down the intensity. Just get a proper intensity here. I think they can be a little bit longer. So back to the star burst, I can change the size to make them just a little longer. Alright, cool. So basically we have every base structure that we can create for this material. In the next one, we're going to try to add some detail, maybe a laser normal map on top, so that we can see the normal map, see the little cracks and stuff happening on the surface.